Hi, this is supplementary lecture because there's some change in terms of the online lecture. The university decided to extend this online lecture because of the coronavirus pandemic situation. Last Friday, that is actually April 3rd, in the afternoon, the university decided to extend this online lecture until midterm exam. That means May 3rd, that is the end of 7th week, that our lecture will be provided by online. I will introduce a little bit more about that. This lecture is supplementary announcement first. Our online quiz practice, that is mainly for practice, but that the point will be applied to the final grading. From last Friday, that is April 3rd, that the online quiz, that practice quiz test is possible. Thus you can try, at maximum 5 attempts, 5 trials, you can do that. Please be careful, as I mentioned already, the last trial, that point will be applied to the final grading. Thus always try to be careful for the last trial. Okay. And April 17th, we'll take online quiz. That is quiz number 1 in terms of our main quiz test. In the before the final exam, we'll take another main quiz test that is called quiz number 2, and this is the first one, and the whole questions will be 20, and you should solve in 10 minutes. That will be 20 points, and depending upon the lecture schedule, for example, class number 1, April 17th, 10:30 a.m., that will be started. Thus you should be ready to take this quiz test. And for the class number 2, the April 17th in the afternoon, 3 p.m., that is our actual lecture time. Thus our quiz test will be started. Thus you should be ready to take that quiz test. The URL to take this online quiz test, you should use this blackboard.sejong.ac.kr, not this one. As I mentioned already, if we are using this one, then the HTML tag element that cannot be asked as a question. Instead of this, we'll use this URL. You can try by PC or by smartphone, whatever. If you're very familiar to that device, then you can choose. There should be no mistake, because I am providing enough chance to get some practice test. In this real quiz test, I am checking the capability of the Blackboard online quiz test. That means I am checking your manipulation capability to take this quiz test. There should be no mistake. Just one chance. Thus, I modified a little bit. In the last introduction, we assumed case 1 and case 2. Case 1 also offline. If our lecture is provided by offline, then that was case 1, but that becomes meaningless because the university decided to provide this lecture by online until May 3rd. until midterm exam. Thus, this one is fifth week lecture, and that will be provided by online. April 17th, that will be extended online lecture, and I will explain about a little bit more about the quiz test. That will be open materials. You can refer to any materials, website or any materials if you want, but you should be careful because the time is very limited. You should be ready to take these quiz tests in time, because the time is not enough. You cannot report too many materials. Just try to solve, because this one is online quiz test. Thus we should be careful about the cheating. Thus I am providing the limited time, because you can take this online quiz test any place. There's no other chance. Also, that will be the online quiz test will be provided only at the fixed time, just once. That is here, and that is about the quiz test number 1, about this. But I am announcing in advance about the online midterm exam. That the method is very similar to that online quiz test. We'll take that online midterm exam May 1st. That is the 7th week, Friday. The time is fixed here. PM 6 to 6:15 for 15 minutes. The whole questions are around, that is 25 questions, and you should solve in 15 minutes. And the points will be 100 points, but for final grading, that will be the 20%, as I announced already. And you can refer to that our lecture schedule PDF that is in the youngkim.net. And be careful about this, just once in the fixed time. That is also same here for this quiz test number 1 or number 2 later. That will be provided just once, and only in the fixed time, to prevent any cheating. Okay, I will wrap up this introduction here, and I will continue the lecture for each week.